Hey guys, Bella5 here, and today I am interviewing Starman3. Yes, this is my second recording for the interview series that I'm going to be doing on YouTube, and so Starman, why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, hello everybody, it's me, Starman3. Yes, I'm a leader of YouTube Rangers, of course.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask you a few questions, and you get the idea. It's like, I ask questions and then you have to answer them.
Okay, that sounds very good.
Alright, so what was it like when you were a kid when you played video games?
Oh, well, that's a good question, Kumstar. I remember when the first time I played a video game was an Nintendo Entertainment System, which is the very first video game made by Nintendo. Of course, I played Super Mario Brothers. Oh my gosh, it's a good memories back then. So, yeah. It's just a classic time.
Hmm. So, is there anything else that you got into when you were young back then, like the internet or something?
Well, I might try to bore people out, but I want to say story how I got into the video game. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay, so as I remember, I have every single memory actually. So I hope I don't bore you guys. So I thought it's something that interesting for me to tell. So I was like about 6 or 7 years old. I'm not sure, but okay, so I was my own business, and I just going downstairs. Yeah, I heard the game sound effect, right? Like jumping and something like that. Then I just went downstairs, and I saw my brother named Josh, which is very killer in my believers, if you know him. So he's the guy with yellow red guys on my video, if you remember. So now the point is in the story is I saw my brother. I say, "Hey, what are you playing?" And then my brother said, "What Josh?" He said, "I play Super Mario Brothers." I was like, "What?" On at the TV? No, it's in it's console, the video game console. Oh, okay. So then I asked, I asked him, "Hey, maybe I should play it." So if I experienced video game and never experienced video game back in the old day, and never I started and here comes the fun part. So, so when I press start, and then I went into the group box. Yeah, it's funny actually. It's like,
That that
it's
is
like, it's like, wait, how did you get rid of this guy? You forgot to push jump button. Oh, where? Push A button. Oh, okay, like that.
yeah, that's always
Yeah,
that's
I
always
never knew I never knew how to play games. So here's the story. So
wow. That's actually really interesting.
yeah,
Um,
it's my childhood memories.
so what was it like when you first got introduced onto the internet?
Well, that's a very tricky question actually. I got introduced to an era that the computer is where I was like about 11 years old and I was playing Roller Tycoon. And then after that I just looked up an era that like searching up what Nintendo came out with the video games. Like, I'm interested in internet, right? Sometimes you surf a website and you just find things that you wanted to see. But it's interesting. But this is before I joined YouTube. So,
Of course. Um, Here's another question though. What was it like when you first made your very first YouTube account?
oh, that's a moving question. There's something that everybody doesn't know this. So I only told you without recording. I know breaking the fourth wall, but yeah. So anyway, so yeah, how I feel when I first joined YouTube, I feel so good. And before I joined YouTube, I was like, okay, I saw my first inspiration was from Victor Mega Man 65, Starman 64, which is that guy was already quit YouTube already now. So yeah, and then I started to join YouTube, which is I think I have to think of my name, like some original name, but try to be original, but it's from Mario series, obviously. But anyway, so I tried to say Kate Mario 64 or whatever that is. It's not original. And I tried to have my room, find flowers, whatever. It's just nothing works. But when I came across the name, and guess what I had as group start?
Let me guess. SM64 bloopers.
No, my name
Oh.
is Starman3. I came across it. I was like, yeah, that name really, grew on me because, it's unique actually. So then I started working on my first episode of Super Mario 64 Bloopers. I feel so good when I join the audience as a creator.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to introduce something like new to the audience on YouTube, like a new experience. Like, say for instance, I did like this Let's Play on a new game that no one's ever heard about, and they're just like, "Oh, this is cool. I wonder what this game's all about." You
Oh
know.
yeah. Are you talking about Red Star Engine?
No, I'm actually talking about Sky Taxi.
Oh, oh yeah. I thought you were talking about me, not talking about you.
uh, um, so what was it like making Super Mario 64 bloopers? How were the members like back then? How was everyone enjoying it?
How everybody enjoying you? What here?
No, no, like what?
Sorry.
No.
Oops, sorry. Anyway, sorry guys, I have a hard hearing. So anyway, what was like back then? I was working alone back then. It was like, well, the first season I was working alone, so I didn't know what I was trying to do. Like I tried to make people laugh with some jokes that I have, like putting Scatman. I know it's over years, so
True. Um, so what? How was SM64 bloopers when it improved later on, like season 2, season 3, and season 4?
well, it got some improvement. Well, season two is continuing from season one, but a little bit more plot to it. Well, season three gets more the plot because I got some story about it because after season three, I got into watch Mario 514. Mario 514 That's the guy who made the movie like OM 125 Dark. Sorry, if you know that movie, then that's got me inspired to make the Doppelganger movie, which is Blue 40. I know it's original name, but it shouldn't be like Starman 3 and Light Star X or something. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when there's like a series that's just starting out with ideas, I mean, it's really difficult to try to make original ideas that actually work for the series because you gotta compromise with a lot of things. You gotta change up the plot sometimes, and in remakes, you gotta sacrifice things that you don't really want to get rid of. Like in the original THT, I had to remake everything now because the storyline made no sense back then, and now it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Oh, you forgot one more thing. What about what was School Crazy?
Oh, Roblox goes crazy. Yeah, that is a classic. So what do you have to say about that?
What was School Crazy? I thought to myself, well, I was watching JJ 510 if you remember him, right?
Yeah.
He's the original owner of Roblox Gone Crazy. That's
Mm-hmm.
the guy who made it originally. And I got inspired by him, and I was like, hey, I have a good idea. Maybe I could start my own series similar to that, except with my twist. And I called it Roblox Goes Crazy. Goes, like not gone, goes.
Yeah, that's that's a really understandable name. I mean, where Roblox just goes crazy every day. No, literally.
Not literally, more like skit by skit. But I know Bubbles Go Crazy Season 3 is kind of once, but don't worry. Here's a surprise, guys. Season 4, it's confirmed.
Oh boy. Oh, spoilers. Oh boy.
I'm not gonna spoil it yet, but I don't have any information about it. But let's just say it's a surprise. But I'm not gonna spoil who's in it.
Hmm. So, another question. Um, well, I know it's been a while, but what do you think of THT?
THD, back then, I think it was in 2015 where I met you, I think.
Yeah.
Well, the THD, at first I was like, wait, what is that? So, so yeah, I started to talk to you, of course, you. Well, you're the creator of the THD, so I talked to you, so you explained to me. So, what I think of THD is I find something unique about it, like the storyline, the characters, you know, it's unique to me. I find something really good. But it could work for season 6 of Super Mario 64 Bloopers. But nope, I'm not spoiling that one this time. So
Yes, no spoilers, guys, because I want to tell you something, viewers. And now this may go into like some territory of like, whoa, this guy is working for Starman3. No way. But yeah, I'm actually working with Starman3 on his new bloopers.
yes, but other people knows about one project. But I will say this, but it's obvious it's going. You know what's going to happen. So Level 46 we fix. It's just the same thing except improvement. It changed a little bit. That's it.
Basically, like a better version. Cough cough THT kind of like, where I improved the episodes and they're like better.
Yeah, and if you want to YouTube Winter THT crossover, that's gonna happen. But I'm not gonna tell you how. Spoiler, we don't want that. So
Yeah, we're not gonna say it yet because we don't want to spoil you guys of the storyline because that would be a bad.
so now, enough with the Super Mario 64 series right now. So let's do the next question. So
Um, if you had to pick a favorite YouTuber, who would it be?
uh I don't really like favoritism, but I'll say to be honest, two Mario 64 Machine was my favorite because okay, so Ham and Cheese was a brain's friend. So and Mario 552, even though he watched and Super Mario Galaxy 4, which is he's okay, but his video needs more, joke and stuff. You know what I mean? I don't hate him, but a lot of people tell me that why I'm not friends with SMT4, but I am. But we don't talk much. So
Yeah, I mean, Super Mario Glitchy Force, like I don't know, he's an interesting guy. I mean, I've never got a chance to talk to him, but I pretty much know what his is about. I'll probably talk about it later on in another video.
yeah, football breaker. Anyway, so oh yeah, you forgot one more question about my covers
Oh
remixes.
yeah. So, how was it? How did you do? I mean, how was it when you made your remixes? How's your remixes?
Well, how do I? Well, not exactly remixes. It's more of covers, but it's not by the real instrument. But well, some cover on real instrument, not like actual playing. Like it's in my eyes, but by someone else. I thought I could take that and then make it with some cell font, like for example, let's say from NES to the Super Nintendo 64 style, whatever, to make it sound interesting for people to hear. You know.
Yeah. That sounds really interesting. I
And,
actually enjoyed that.
yeah, if you also here's another advertising. Check out my SoundCloud, which is in the description here. So
Yes, I will make sure to put that in the link in the description of the video if you want to go check out Starman's SoundCloud. It's actually pretty cool.
SoundCloud, yeah. Anyway, so is there any more question?
Yes, I actually got one last question to ask you. Now, if there were any changes you wanted to make to your YouTube series SM64 bloopers, what would it be?
Well, that's a great question. I'm gonna have to explain everything down here. So, 65 is almost over, apparently. But 66 there's gonna be a little bit of change and improvement, so that now it's instead of watching the video, I mean watching like going too fast, then instead of slowing down and make things better, like spelling checkers, like checking, right? Making sure there's no mistakes. And listen to people criticize them to make my video a little better, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's hard for me, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to listen to people's criticism sometimes. I mean, I get that. I get that. I mean, whenever someone like criticizes over something, oh boy. Oh boy, YouTube has definitely changed.
Yeah, it does change. I mean, here's the thing. Back in the old days, at 2007, well, start making Mario 64 Bluebirds, people don't actually care about mistakes and stuff. It's like, oh, okay, so I just keep going and doesn't matter, you know. And now, at this point, complicated things happen right now because people are start checking your videos, say, okay, this is good, no, this is bad, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, viewers, so.
Yeah. And anyways, well, this is all the time I have to record with Starman3 here, and I hope you enjoyed me recording for the interview with Starman3. If you want to go check out his content, I will give out all the links to all of his stuff that he made on YouTube and his SoundCloud, and pretty much that's about it.
And one more thing before we go. Make sure to check out my channel, my Grand Styling. Let me explain about that one. Can I explain before we go?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay. Grand Styling is pretty much the collaboration of Let's Players. Well, not really Let's Players, but mostly people who is good at Let's Play quality, like me, Coopstar, Kenneth, Brain, Ham and Cheese. So yeah, if you like to watch that, here the link in the description as well. If you want to subscribe to them, or me, of course, go ahead.
Anyways, viewers, this has been another interview video. I will see you guys next time. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe. It really does help the channel and Koopa out. And this is Bella5 and Starman3 signing off.
Can I say my goodbye?
Yeah.
You made me mess up there. Okay, that's all we have here. Starman3 signing out, over and out.